It was almost midnight when Adrian flagged down a jeepney. The paint was bright, the chrome polished, the route sign clearly marked with a familiar destination. Music played softly from a small radio near the driver. A few passengers were already inside. Two students in uniform, a tired-looking office worker, and a mother holding a sleeping child. Adrian climbed in and paid his fare. The driver gave him his change. The jeepney rolled forward. They passed the first landmark, the old basketball court. The lights were on, but no one was playing. That was strange. Even late at night, there were usually teenagers shooting hoops. Tonight, the court was empty. Adrian shrugged it off as they continued. Next landmark, the 24-hour convenience store. The sign was lit, but the windows were dark. No cashier, no customers. The music inside the jeepney cut off mid-song, leaving silence. Adrian glanced around and saw the two students were gone. He frowned because he hadn't heard them get off. Maybe he just wasn't paying attention. The jeepney kept moving. They passed the parish church. The cross above it flickered, then went out. The air inside the jeepney grew colder. Adrian noticed the office worker was staring down at the floor as the jeepney passed under a streetlight. The man's shadow stretched unnaturally across the metal, bending in ways it shouldn't. And when the light moved on, the shadow stayed behind for just a moment longer. The jeepney drove past the town plaza. The statue at the center was missing, and in its place stood something tall and thin, watching the road. Adrian's breathing quickened as he turned to the mother and child. The child's eyes were open now, wide and completely black. The mother wasn't holding the child anymore. The child was holding her too tightly. Adrian jerked his gaze away. Only one passenger remained across from him now, the office worker. His face looked wrong, too stretched and too pale. They passed the last landmark before Adrian stopped, the archway that marked the entrance to his subdivision. But the archway wasn't there. There was only darkness beyond the road. No houses, no streetlights, just black. The jeepney slowed as Adrian leaned forward toward the driver.
Kuya, this isn't.
The driver's reflection in the rearview mirror caught his eye. The mirror showed a full jeepney, packed. Every seat occupied, all of them staring at Adrian and smiling. But when he looked directly behind him, the seats were empty. The jeepney stopped with no engine sound, no radio, no wind. The driver finally spoke.
This is where you get off.
Adrian looked outside and saw there was no road, no ground, just endless darkness waiting beyond the step. When he turned back, the jeepney was full. Every passenger now faced him with eyes black and grins too wide. The child tilted its head. The child's grin widened. Passengers began whispering prayers, but the words were wrong, twisted, backwards. The passengers leaned forward at the same time. The rearview mirror cracked. The driver's reflection wasn't human. Horns curved from his skull. The church bell outside began ringing wildly. The sound grew louder. The jeepney shook violently. The crucifix burst into flame. The passengers screamed. The lights inside the jeepney burst. Darkness swallowed everything. Adrian tried to move. He couldn't. His body felt nailed to the seat. Adrian felt hands grabbing him. Cold hands. Too many hands. He screamed. No sound came out. Adrian covered his face. The jeepney jolted violently. Then silence. The next morning, a jeepney was found parked near the old basketball court. Every seat was empty, except Adrian sat in the back. Eyes open, completely black, smiling at nothing.